Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing day. So very happy to be here. Number 3093 today. Going to be kicking off some more half cash workshop. I think we're right there. We're basically on wave 76 right now on half cash. So excited to conclude this challenge. Before we officially get kicked off, you'll get caught. I'll find you here in chat and your wonderful support. What's up, Code Xander, Business Goose Gaming. Hey there, Samurai 7, Broken Lung, MD, Deep Cuts, Tharson, Annihilate, Pojo Dan, Lars the Sailor, and all the other cool early people. And before we kick off here too, Pojo Dan, thanks for 35 months. Annihilate, thanks for 102. Broken Lung MD, thanks for making it official with Prime, dude. Hope you enjoyed the emotes community and ad-free viewing. Happy to have you. All right, here we go. We have a pretty set start right now, which can clear 63. It's real simple to do. We'll execute it right now. Alright, I got Dart Monkey into Oben. Oben's going to stand right here. We're going to use the edge of the slide to line him up. I'm going to use midway on this metal supporting arm on the slide for the placement. For my convenience today, I'm also going to put a bot down, at least for now. Going to link it up. We'll unlink it later. Gonna make him spam his vines as much as possible. As far as I can see, you don't even actually really need the vines on this strat, but not gonna hurt. All right, next up we're putting a vine druid right here. As close to the tracks I can possibly get here. Targeting not too important. He'll be pushed over to strong once we make vines. Alright, next step in this build is to go directly into vines. Do. Alright, after we have Vine Druid down with Hard Thorns, let me just put a Spike Factory down and go directly to long-term spikes. The thing I'm happiest with about this build order is how easy it is to set up and remember. Definitely had a lot of different setups in all of our tries, but this one is very simplified, which is something I always appreciate. Yo, Test Face Killer, thanks so much for 68 months. Appreciate that. Okay, Hard Thorns. Now we're going Spike Factory. Get ambushed, you stinky balloons. Okay, the ordering on these upgrades is important. We need to go directly to the bottom 3 here, so we start building up tracks in between the rounds. Yo, KSWA, thanks for 80 months and that tier 2 sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. My pleasure. Thanks for being a part of it. Also going to use smart targeting here until post 40. After 40, we'll go to close. Hey, what's good, Fratwell? Good to see you. Happy Thursday indeed. Okay, I believe we have enough resource built up on the back end of the map that we're going to have a really good wave 40 here, possibly even 0 damage, because I think we're at max spikes. Check it out. Oh yeah, we didn't lose any health. Great. I'm going to unlink this now. I'm going to put this on close. I'm putting down a mage. I want this mage tucked into the corner as far as possible so we get the best balloon spawn on the necromancer. Let's relink that real quick. Alright, first step, we're going to go into Monkey Sense, then we're going to go into Wall of Fire, and then we will go into Necromancer. I think somewhat unfortunately, but not surprisingly, the vines become important in these later waves to make sure there's resource here to catch things while we're going towards Necromancer. It's kind of the weakest point of the build. Okay, trees are available now. Okay, we're unlinked. Good. Gonna sell this bad boy. That's probably the critical weight right there, 47. Okay, there we go. Okay, one more key tiny. Remember, we want to be placing the forest down again right at wave 60. Okay, let's mark this back here. Okay, right after we get Necromancer down, we're going to put down Super Monkey behind Omen. In here. That is definitely the spot. Yeah, Denny, you can either do the track extensions here, or you can do the reversal of the conveyor, making them move normal speed instead of 50% faster. Yeah, it's the same waves, Acmir. The easy difficulty really just influences the cost of monkeys more than anything. And in some cases there is some movement differences, but it's going to be the same waves regardless. Okay, I'm going to use my forest again here at 55, I think. Okay, so it went through. That means that there's not enough balloon value left. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If the Moab passes through, it means there's just not enough to catch a Moab, which is not great. Okay, we cleared that out. Nice. Okay, Ultra Vision's out. Try to wait till 60 here. Did not mean to use that, but alright. Could still be okay. Should. So we should be making Dark Knight here right before 60. Butte. I'm also going to place the forest at the start of wave 60. Just like we talked about. That'll have it back up for 63. Okay, cool. So we're going to take this guy now, and we're going to teleport him down here, because this is closer to the track. It's only like a 5 to 8% increase in the total track coverage for the monkey, but it's enough to make 63 more manageable. And then we're going to be grabbing Epic Range here in a moment. Okay, we got the range. That was tough. Should have waited for the wave to come in here. Okay, there's some forest remaining, so we're almost certainly going to clear 63 here. Yep, alright. Okay, 64 has a lot of Moabs, and I'm going to get back to the better Moab hitting position right here. Okay. So this is basically where we start having choices on what we want to build next. I think for starters, I probably want to grab Heart of Thunder on this Druid. He's got extra Pierce, and we'll knock out the bonuses on 76 for regrow. Also, just giving a buffer to the Super Monkey is pretty desirable as well. Okay, let's start here. Oh no. Oh yes? Okay. Kind of tempted to bring him back down here and then put something else in this spot. Ooh, took the forest out completely. Wow. All right, how about since we know it does so well, let's do a Moab Press Boomerang Monkey right here. Gonna put him on last. May regret this placement, but I really don't think I will. Okay, now we have Moab Press. That's great. I think what I want to do is put a Wind Druid back here. A Wind Druid here would also be pretty spectacular. Yo-ho, Trinan, thanks so much for 58 months on a 56 streak. Thank you, dude. Might even consider doing just another Moab Press, because 2 Moab Press would really help out the Wave 80. Okay, let's go ahead and Windy Druid here. I'm not sure if this is right, but I'm not really sure how to proceed, and I don't think adding a little more net in the back is going to necessarily be bad. I'm going to use my free diverters on 76. That's where I've been dying. Not the most efficient druid, but, you know, he's there. Let's spend the rest of our money on just an alchemist for this super monkey. Just use this here. Oh, yikes. Okay. That's definitely fair. Forest broke at an inopportune time there, and I think it was my ability use to mess that up. I think instead of this guy, I'm going to end up building into the Alchemist first, and we'll come back for more net. This didn't work. I'm curious, Dindin, what improvement do you feel having the Boomerang Monkey on Strong would provide? Because I don't see it. I think I'm also going to tuck the Alchemist up above. Ensure that targeting. Scarlet Dragoon, we didn't even make the Alchemist buff that time. I'm pretty confident it would have been on the Super Monkey in that position. So I do agree that above the Super Monkey is probably better. The green bubbles are random. The Berserker Brew buff is on the nearest target, which was Super Monkey in that occasion. Yo, Ocean Ooze, thanks for 6 months, man. Appreciate that. Cheers. Doodle-doo. Add this again just for cohesiveness. Keep it simple here. Going to be disabling that once Forest appears. Alright, Vine Druid down, Spike Factory's next. Hey Drelios, thanks for making it official with Prime, dude. Cheers. My cat Daisy is so spicy today. What's going on, girl? Just a spicy kid. So, alright, cool. Yo, Bright Myra, thanks so much for 40 consecutive months. Enjoy that lurk, man. Cheers. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we have enough resource built up here on 40 that we're going to be just fine to not use diverters, which is good. Oh yeah, we're good here. No loss of health. So next up after this is Necromancer right here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. All right, forest coming up here soon. Mercy, dude. Mercy. Are we in trouble here? How'd that happen? What? Had to be a lapse in the wall of fire that caused that issue. Interesting. Haven't had that leak yet. Well, I consider that maybe leaving the super monkey down here might be better for, might be better for 75. Here we go again. Alright, here we go. This spot, you can link to any character or unit to automatically activate their ability or abilities. Kind of using it temporarily so I don't have to spam the one button as much in the early game. I think on 45, I'm going to activate the track reversal. So I think if we're going to have a slip before Necromancer, it's going to be on 45 with Lapse and Firewall. So we can use that there, and I'm going to use the diverters on 76. Not sure which strategy is higher, stay relic killer. We're probably pretty similar. Got a pretty set strat right now. Just trying to get over the mid 70s. Shouldn't be too much of an issue once I find the positioning I want. I wonder if a hut fits back here. If a hut fits back here, that's going to be a piece I want. Okay, Hardthorns is out. Kind of wondering what happens if we auto-activate trees here. Probably nothing good. Alright, we're gonna see if a hut fits in here, because giving everything bonus radius and damage would be really, really nice. Especially the bonus radius. Okay, interesting. I don't think the Super Monkey and Mage will fit in there, but what about down here, or over here even? Yeah, okay. This probably works. Yeah, that's right. You get one hero monkey, and then the rest are your regular monkeys. You got it. Alright, we should have enough resource built up here that we're able to take out 40. It might take a little slip here, but no death. Okay, yeah, we took a pretty big slip because we did not get the brambles on the Moab target. That's fair. I think it's also fair to say if we have any kind of breakthrough later on, it's going to be... that's going to be it for us, so not a huge deal on that slip. Any other slip's going to kill us. We're not going to have like a minor slip at this point. It's going to be a big push through. All right, the start of 45, I'm going to go ahead and use the track reversal free usage, the one we get for this map. And on 76, I'm going to use the diverter. Oh no, it's 46 is the problem wave. Okay, hold on. No, it's literally just Wall of Fire RNG on 45 here that got me. Interesting. That'll happen sometimes. Oh no, this is it right here. Okay, here we go. Gonna reverse the track, slow it down a little bit, hit him with the brambles. Alright, 47 is when I'm gonna choose to use this. I think every time now. Doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo. Looking pretty good. Let's just go ahead and use this on 57, so it's back up on 60, and then it's back up on 63 as well. Yep, that's right. In half cash, not only does it cost twice as much to put down the banana farm, but it only has half the profit. So it's a pretty narrow window to make income work, though there are some strategies in half cash that can work with that. A little late to getting Dark Champion. That might actually burn me a bit. I think we'll be okay here. Alright, with 63 incoming, we need to hop down to this lane right here. Okay, we still have some tree value left, that's good. And brambles, too. So, I want to hop down here, then I want to cast the brambles as the ceramic are approaching in front of Oben. Even here. Darn. Pretty close. Probably should have just refreshed the trees there. So I think what caught up with me on that one was not buying the Super Monkey Dark Knight 360, because I didn't have it purchased till it was right about here, so there wasn't enough value left inside of the trees. There should be a consistent value inside the trees that's remaining, because we're putting down the trees exactly on 60. I'm kind of wondering what if we had Super Monkey right in the junction. Right here. Let me just take a quick peek inside of Sandbox real fast. I don't think we're going to be changing our strat, but I'm curious on spacing here. If he's far over left as possible, way over here. Is there room for Super Monkey in here? Oh, okay. Okay. This would definitely be the best possible spot for Super Monkey. Okay, the problem I see with this idea is that if we go here, then the Necromancer has to go behind, which he will fit, but the firewall would be placing directly onto the chute and not onto the main balloon track, which causes 45 to fail. Same with here. Though this position would be better for the Necromancer to summon balloons all the way in the back. With guided magic, this would be a really nice spot. Take a look at hut distance real quick too, while we're here. Okay. I was curious for sure. I'm gonna try this all the way to the right position, or left rather. Directions are hard. My cat is up to no good this afternoon. No good kidders. No good kidders. What are you doing, Daisy Doo? Looks like you're having bad thoughts. Oh my god, this cat's relentless right now. What do you want, Daisy? Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Oh hey, Bit Trip Rerunner comes out in 5 days. That's exciting. Alright, so we decided on track reversal on 47, though. Since we can get past 47, we could also choose to use that on 63. And diverters on 76. Well, it's kind of a big ask. I'm wondering if I can get Super Monkey down before the Necromancer. That'd be a definite improvement, I think. Also seems like a stretch. I'm going to try it once here before we go back to the Tried and True, because I believe the strategy we started with today can win. But there's a little bit of RNG elements, which I'd prefer to eliminate. Use our vines right at the start of 40 here. I feel like... Oh, okay, I have... This is trouble. I got less, value on these spikes now. Okay, apparently still fine. I got 1,100 to spend here. Let's go ahead and see what happens if I go for Super Monkey first. Could also consider Heart of Thunder here as a way to diffuse out if we're going to buy that anyways. I think we make Super Monkey right now. I believe. Okay. Pretty sweet. Alright. Are we saving for knockback or do we go for the Necromancer now? I think Necromancer now is the way to go. I'm wondering if here's going to have enough popping power to keep Graveyard. Let's find out. Find out. It's like starting the balloons all the way back here is actually a big improvement for coverage on the Moab wave. Huge even. Okay, let's set these up right, please. Okay, so we need forestry applied here. Not quite. Okay, let's review the map real fast. Okay. Do 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 do. I mean, it doesn't seem impossible that Necromancer could be cut completely, but I don't really want to do that. Let's go back to the strat we were doing that I believe can win. Gotta figure out what I want to spend after 63 on this build. It's really the long and the short of it. Thanks, Spot Monkey. I fully believe we're going to get it here in the next couple attempts. Gonna do one more kind of weird try here. Gonna go for Spike Factory first. No Vine Druid. It's definitely weird, but I think fair. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go Mage now. I'm going for Firewall first, which does have that RNG element, but if we can get this unit placed sooner rather than later, it's definitely going to be beneficial. So we're really not worried about camo with having the Spike Factory down. As long as we get 8 Thorns down on 33, it's fine. Do. Dart Monkey was the hero of that wave. Okay, nice. Hey there, Real Neckbeard. Thanks for 41 months. Thank you, dude. Oof. Okay, long spikes, good. It's laying down 2 sets of spikes because there's 2 tracks on this map, Valiant Cookie. There's this one and this one. It looks to me like we got some pretty good stacks here. Not perfect, but pretty good. Okay, interesting. Minus 70 there. So, what happened on this tip? We tried to cut the Vine Druid, and in cutting the Vine Druid, too much of this spike value was lost on this mage. That's fair. I think mage is just not a consistent catch, so I like the Wall of Fire in this position. It's not super consistent. Is fair. Firewall definitely hit the Moab on that Wave Spartan. Just has a maximum damage you can do. Do-loot. Right, if the hitbox of the Moab touches the flame at all, then it does damage. So it being on the lower track still damages the Moab. My only other consideration here could be maybe moving this druid so he influences this lane a little bit, but he's so good right here on the main lane. Hard to give that up. Oh, you know what would have won the previous attempt if I used diverters on 40 with that mage attempt? Definitely could have worked. Okay, going straight to tier 3 here, and then back to tier 1. Anybody know if the next upgrade here, the white hot spikes, does that actually add any popping power, or does it allow it to pop lead? Because I'm considering possibly cutting the second upgrade here, which should free up some more cash for other stuff. Let's take a look. Alright, so bigger stacks, larger pile of spikes, cuts through lead and frozen balloons. I'm wondering if there's a popping power increase for buying this upgrade, or if it's only lead. As frankly, lead making it past is not an issue whatsoever with this setup. Oh, we got an easy enough way to test this right now. We can just grab the bigger stacks and then go directly into the mage, and we'll see how it performs. No extra damage. Okay, cool. So that's an improvement we can make. That's cool. That's a good spot for those. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, definitely no more extra popping power on that. Good call. Definitely not. Yeah, we made it to 75 already, so Box Huey. We're definitely approaching victory here. Just gotta suss out a couple of the ability use timings, and I think we're there. Alright, I'm gonna try to save my brambles here for 47. Okay, we did lose some value there. Okay. Okay, fire's in a good position here. Okay, we're not dead. Alright, well that saves the track reversal for 63, which I think is going to be pretty nice. Yeah, exactly, Pop Monkey. We don't need this upgrade at all. Doing a fine job by itself. One sec. Okay, so next up in our build here is Super Monkey. Right in here. going to use the ability on 50 and 60. Current plan. Oh, hey, you need your reticle chosen. You also should be on close here. Didn't mean to use that there, but I certainly did. Certainly did. Okay, so one of the timings we missed last time is I need to be purchasing the Dark Knight the second that 60 happens, like as soon as it's available. I'm going to use my ability here again on 57, and then it'll be up for 60, then 63. So start at 57. Banana. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah, we have a little more cash to work with this time. That's good. Okay, start at 60. We're using the ability. Oh, hey, I can get the range sooner, too? That's beaut, man. That's beaut. Yeah, so on this setup, I'm going to have the super range, or epic range, rather, at the start of 63. So this should make 63 a lot cleaner. That little bit of extra range is not a small deal. I'm worried about how much balloon value is left in these trees. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teleport down here to give him the best position possible. Before I do that, though, actually, never mind. I'm going to go down here. Give him the best position possible for the track on 63. I'm going to use my trees immediately, and if my trees pop on the second set, I'm just going to use the track reversal on the last set. I'm gonna grab this too. Let's go. First get zippied, then get zappy. I think we're clearing 63 here. I mean, I could be wrong, but I want to see it. If I can have track reversal for 76 and then diverter for 78, or maybe even diverter for 80, that'd be massive. Okay, I was wrong. So I think to fix the timing on 63, I really just need to commit to using the track, the converter reversal on the last set of 63. So we use the trees at the start of 63. They absorb the first two leaks, and then I use the reversal on the last set of 63 to make up the difference. Hey, NorAb99, thanks for 111 months. Much appreciation. All right, very quick restroom break for me. Our ads are also about to play. Flood and play. Thanks so much. Does support a lot. If not, totally understand. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for another half cash attempts. Closing in on our victory right now. Alrighty, we have returned. Thanks so much for your patience there. Feeling real good about getting back to 75, 76 now. So I'm just going to commit to using the track reversal on 63, and then we'll use the diverter on 76. But I mean, basically here, if I don't use the track reversal on 63, I'm at the mercy of how many hops are left in the trees at some point, and I'd really prefer to have that be consistent. If I can just get 63 to be consistent, everything else is pretty easy to figure out, I feel. So let's just try to get that figured out right here. So maybe what I do on 63 is at the start, I use the reversal at the beginning so that we have more time on track, and then I place the trees before the second wave gets there. Definitely possible. What a great day for some balloons. I know how excited you guys are. I'm real excited for Bit Trip Rerunner releasing in 5 days here. What date is that, by the way? Okay, I can't get to my calendar from this one. Or this screen, rather. Today is Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, next Tuesday. Longtime fan of that series. Also rather unconvinced on the lightning. Like maybe our money's better spent elsewhere, buffing the Super Monkey perhaps? Do. Yeah, Rondu, this is the next difficulty up too. This is an expert map versus Mesa being advanced. Mesa is extremely challenging, though. I think Mesa could pretty easily be in the expert category. Not that the distinction really matters. Just to say they're both tough. Do. Okay, I should probably use my abilities here, I guess. This map's actually gone better than I've expected, and for all of our work here in Half Cash, we're gonna have a much easier time in Popple and Chimps, because we kind of understand some good unit placements, we have a good idea, we'll have twice as much cash to spend on Chimps, but we do have to make it to Wave 100, which is a pretty big difference. The games we're using is Bit Trip Rerunner. It's part of the Bit Trip series. Pretty massive remaster of the original, plus some of the others' Bit Trip stuff. I don't know all of the details, but the game series is awesome. A rhythm-based runner game. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, just base spikes essentially covers 33 by itself, Cericium. It's a nice little solve for it. Doop, doop, doop. Nice. There's lots of good reasons to build the other paths, Cericium. I think you may be sleeping on the tower. Try using it some more. They're all quite good. This is just the cheapest fix to my current problem. Middle path Spike Factory is exceptionally powerful. Oof. We surviving here? Okay, that was tough. Yes, top is also extremely good too. It's difficult to pull off in half cash for certain. Yeah, our stuff, Cluster Bomb doesn't really work on this map because the balloon speed is increased, so the Cluster Bomb kind of hilariously misses on most shots. I had that same thought a couple days ago, but Cluster Bomb's just not a good tower for this map, in my experience. I'll bring him over to the right here. Use this on 50 here. Oh, hey, he needs his pass set correctly. Hey, if you think it looks cool, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Pot Monkey. It's a classic. Bit Trip Runner is a long time series. Definitely one of the classic indie series. Okay, I'm not convinced trees are going to be up for 60 here. I may have bamboozled myself. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh yeah, 58's long enough. We're good here. Alright, so we're going to use Forest here at 60. We're going to buy a super range. As soon as Oben's targeting, we're going to go ahead and use the brambles as well. If we wait till Oben targets, he drops them on top of the Moab. That's the point. Okay. I feel like my trees have a huge amount of value left here. Like, I could probably get away with not using trees immediately on 63. But I'm going to stick with my plan here. First, we're going to teleport down here. Need to be on close here, actually. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we have 2 full sets. Okay, I gotta believe that 63 clears here now. I want to try not buying the electricity on the druid. There it is. Okay, now I'm going to teleport him back here. And I'm going to give him an alchemist buffer. Let's put him above here. What? Okay, I mean, we kept up there, but felt kind of weird. Let's go for this one. Okay, now it's all about how we spend the rest of our money. I'm going to use track diversion on 76 and possibly 78 as well. So we have a spot for a magic monkey right here. And we also have... I don't know, man. I feel like, kind of feel like here for Moab Press makes some sense. What's the vision radius look like here? It's not terrible. Not terrible here either. Minimal on this track, though. I think right now we want to improve our Moab damage more than anything else. Can also go like another spike factory and just go for top path to manage leaks. I think this is going to be the best idea of where we're at on this one. Maybe even just like a bubbly alchemist down here could be very interesting. Like, maybe this attempt won't win, but we'll have a much clearer vision of where we're at. Alright. I think a Moab press is looking pretty good. I also think that increasing the buff on this one could be very strong. So 76, I'm going to use my diverters. Though it's probably okay with this now. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. 75 is pretty significant wave. Oh, snap. Okay. So probably want to refresh the trees at 75. That was an unexpected slip for me. We had a lot built up there, but not quite enough. All right, we're going back to the strat. I think this wins here. Because when we get past 76 and 78, which we'll probably just use the diverters on, what we're going to do is on 80, we can teleport the super monkey over. Nothing to be sad about on that one. I think we're on to our winning strat here. I think the big part is we now fully understand how to get past 63 consistently. If we can do that, we're in a great spot. You know, I wonder if Oban back here has some merit. We get trees further back. I know we have like a winning strategy. I'm just looking at what we put down. We put down Super Monkey and yeah, we put down Super Monkey there. That's it. I will say Open's position is a little bit worse for right now. Oh yeah, the brambles go back there. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, let's restart. Too much of a concession. Do. All right, I'm going to bring Open over to the edge of this table. No, a little bit in. To the edge of the supporting arm for this slide. Right here. Water, yum. Yum. Get him. All right, so using trees on 57, 60, 63, and then 75, we want to reapply new trees at the start of the wave. And 76 diverters. '76, I might also move the Super Monkey down. We'll see once we get there. Do 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 do. Yeah, the vines do a lot of work early game, not so much late, but they have a really amazing kind of stabilizing effect for early game builds, this one included. I think the wave that vines are most helpful is 36 here, so we get yellow balloons instead of a bunch of red balloons. Okay, we lost a little bit of value there, but not too much. All right, no leak. No leak is definitely a success. I want to have vines available for 42 here, then 45, then 47. Okay, definitely 45 now that we lost a lot of value there. I want to slam these vines down on the ceramics that appear. Maybe it's no ceramics on this one? Okay, it's these. Oh yeah, it's 40, 47 is the wave of concern. We have full value built up on these now, though. Like, we're looking good there. F46 a bit of a doozy, but a fair wave. Okay, fire did good work this time around. Wow. Okay. That's fair. So this is a slip we've had a couple times, and it really comes down to firewall RNG, which is unfortunate, but it's just where the build's at. I thought I was going to be able to control that with the vines. I was wrong. Maybe I should try to save the vines for if I see the see that the firewall's down, rather than try to throw it at the first ceramic. Yo, Bijo, thanks for 21 months. Thank you, thank you. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. I think a lot of what winning here might boil down to is just choosing to use these diverters more often. Like, this one's really powerful for extending the track out. This one's pretty good on a lot of ways, too. Giving up cash on half cash, though, is pretty brutal. Do 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 do. I'm considering right now if I can get away with a druid with just hard thorns, thorn swarm. Free up even more cash for 47. Wouldn't quite make necromancer. We could make some other stuff. I could even do second spike factory earlier. I think overall this is probably my weakest unit, just because it's doing work on the path, of course, but it's not having any influence here, and it's really not helping on 63 either, or 76, a little bit. Penny, they can't. You're a national treasure. United States of America. Good job. What a good kidders. He just made a harumph noise and laid down. Tough. That's tough. All right, no leaks again, so we got that on lock. It's happening. All right, so this time on 47 rather, I'm really just going to look at the wall of fire. And I would definitely be willing just to say that I need to use the diverter on 47. We have many more slips here. Like, I'm definitely open to that idea. Okay, we're gonna watch the fires here. It worked fine that time. The forest is out. Close now. All right, Super Monkey's next. We're going to put down New Forest on 50, 53, 57, 60, 63, and then 75. We need to have it ready for. So we need to be using a New Forest by minimum 72. Give banana. Three. Seven. That should leave us ability use on 60 here. Alright, so I should be able to slam the ability in by super range here. Yep. It's gonna be it for sure. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's 15% on jungle drums. That's right. 15%. Summoning and attack rate. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here now. This is where we're going for 63 because we have a slightly better percentage of track coverage on the main track, which is where 63 is. Okay, so we're going to use trees right away here. And then we're going to set the track going backwards as soon as we see the balloons. Right here. Okay, almost nothing reached there. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this down now. Okay, a little more reach there than I would have preferred. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay, we had a breakthrough, but no punish. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going back up here. Okay, so we want to put new trees down at the start of 75. I also think right now, before we upgrade this, giving this guy a buff is probably best. I'll go right here, too. That's pretty good coverage. Let's keep it up here. Okay, looks good. All right, no later than 72 do I want to put new trees down. Yo, H Message A, thanks for 37 months. Much appreciation. Thank you. All right, start of 72. We're going to put these down. Okay, got those. All right, start of 75 is new trees. I'm also going to start working on Moab Press Boomerang Monkey here. A lot of good choices in this spot. Okay, lived. Did not live, okay. Fair enough. I wonder if, on this one, if instead of buying this Spike Factory, we just go to the Tier 3 buff. I bet that's going to be the ticket to getting through. We just need a little more Moab damage on this side. Even instead of these two, if we did Moab Press Boomerang Monkey, that probably would have been adequate. I think for the sake of simplification, I'm going to try the Tier 3 buff next. Let's see one thing here, too. Not going to be better on this track from there. Okay. We are right there. We already tried double Super Monkey in a very similar position yesterday. Didn't work. Not saying it can't, but I'm not too ready to go back to that strat since I've already seen it fail. Main Moab Sniper is extremely out of our price range at half cash. Yo, H Master J, thanks for 37 once again. And B Dark, thanks for 46 months as well. Cheers. Okay, one more little maneuver here. I'm going to put down this druid, but I'm only going to give him hard thorns, thorn swarm, and put him on strong. We're going to try to skip vines here. Because while vines are good, I'm not convinced they're necessary, and it is another 1,300 we'd have to spend on something else that would actually influence the Moab wave. So the possibility of like this. Should leave room for the Super Monkey. Let's give this a go. This would be a nice compromise. It's not going to be like slamming on this wave, but it is influencing it in some way. Can probably pull this off because Oben's covering lead for us up to the camo lead, at which point we have the Necromancer down. Uh-oh, guys, we got a kitty stack going on. That's 2 kitters. What good kitters we got? Yeah, that's okay influence on that. It's better than nothing. Alright, I'm grabbing sharp shurikens and then I'm putting down the spike factory. Alright, bit of a slips there, fair enough. It is Zephyron. It's definitely a strong tower. Agreed. So far, the best boomerang monkey spots have been here and here. They throw straight down the line. But since we're using Oben as our strategy, hard to deviate from the magic monkeys. right, 36 going to be a little rough, I think. So I want to use my brambles at the start of 36 here to give the spikes as much time as possible to work themselves up. Ouch. Alright, well, it's not critical, but close. I think instead of the second upgrade here, I could have gone into double shot first, which is probably the way to go. Anywho. We're alive. Yeah, I gotta go double shot before I do anything else, so I'm gonna do this strat. Otherwise, we're gonna lose all of our spike value. Alright, this right here tells me that we're almost certainly gonna be going back to Vine Druid. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use my diverter here to create no space. And I want to use diverter on 76. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, that was a fun little try, but Vine Druid's the king here. Yum water, yum. Bloop. Do 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 do. How much does the third activation of these things cost? Anybody know? Like, at this moment, I'm thinking about the remaining things that are the remaining waves, and just using the machinery to cover them seems like actually like a pretty viable option. Like, I know Dark Knight Super Monkey, if we do the track extension, has more than enough time to clean up the ZOMG, so I really just have 75, 76, 77, 78, 79 to clear, and we're basically there. Plus 50 per use and plus 50 per 10 ways on top of the base cost. So base cost is just $50 per use, and then it adds money per wave. Okay. Guess we'll just check it out. Yeah, I got mod list right here. We're just only gonna be a little outdated. I haven't played Isaac in quite a while, but there's the mods I was using when I played last. If it appears on the wrong page, there's tabs at the bottom of that spreadsheet that goes to the other games as well. Hope that helps. No problem, Gurgis. Diverter increases by 150 each use and 100 more per 15 rounds. That's not so bad. Yeah, I think I'm just going to commit to using the diverter and track reverser more frequently here. Once we get to 75, I mean, might as well just use it pretty much every wave. I didn't buy white hot spikes. Good. Okay, we lost a little health there. Interesting. Interesting, but fair. Fire did a good job there on 44. Will Fire do a good job again on 45? Maybe. Oh, he missed with that. That's pretty bad. Oh, it's 47 that I was having an issue on. Never mind. Everything's A-OK number 1. Albeit very important that on 47 I am aiming the brambles at the track by waiting till Omen is firing. Extremely important. Nope. No, we're fine. We're fine. Barely. That's all I need, though. Just barely. Barely's plenty good enough for me. Gift button. Set up your targeting properly here. I'm gonna use this on 50, and then 53, 57, 60, 63. One thing we haven't tried yet that definitely could work would be Robo Monkey. I think Dark Knight is probably better for Moab damage. It's a possibility too. All right, 53, we're using it up. Ultra Vision, give me that. Thanks, Vims. That's been consistent, at least. All right, so very start of 60, we're gonna pop the trees, and that's gonna give us enough money to buy the super range. And as soon as open targets, we're gonna use our brambles here. We got them. Looking good. Okay, 62 went quite well. All right, now we're going to teleport him down here to the slightly better track position. At least better track position for 63. Okay. So at the start of 63, I'm going to reapply the trees. Actually, no, I'm going to use the reversal, then I'm going to reapply the trees. Here we go. All right, now trees are being reapplied. Brambles there, pop those ceramics open. That ate a little more than I would have preferred, but you know, that's all right. Here's the last bigger set. Okay, didn't even pop the forest, though. It looked pretty close. All right, now we're going to teleport him back here. I'll give him Alchemist buff. Did I not leave room there? Oh. Okay, we'll try to adjust this position in a second. Should survive this wave. I hope. Got another placement. Uh-oh. Spaghetti. We're alive. Okay. Guess I'll just go up here, which will be close to the Super Monkey. This isn't the exact spot I wanted, but it's the spot I've achieved. Okay, he's buffing the Super Monkey. Good. I'm gonna try faster throwing this time. Can you use this again on 70? Maybe 72? Alright, so he's got an additional buff now. That's definitely handy. Wow, that really did a lot more work. That's nice. If that's getting the Alchemist in the radius, is this gonna touch the Super Monkey? It sure looks like it's going to. If it doesn't, that's kind of a disaster. So maybe just better to do this and get the Super Monkey in there for sure. Do that. All right, Radius looking awesome. He's ambushing here. Look at that track coverage. So good. I feel like our forest is a lot more stable here. Okay, 74. So 74, the forest was being busted last time, so let's see what happens with that. Okay. $75, I'm going to reapply force. I'm also going to use the lane diverters here. I feel like if I just use a good use of the conveyor belt and diverters, I can win with what we have sitting on the playfield right now. So other stuff would be nice, but maybe not as important as we'd like. Just put this down for right now. Okay. So this one's at 0, this one's at 450. As soon as anything starts reaching the forest, I'm going to be diverting here. Didn't reach the forest there. Okay. Right here. $75 is cleared. Okay, 75 is cleared. 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 75 is Okay, second use. So it still has time remaining. All right, so I'm going to use the conveyor now. Gonna slow those the heck down. Okay, it worked. What does 77 have? I feel like 77's pretty chill compared to some other waves. So I'm gonna keep my finger on the diverter here. They do not currently have forest up. Do now, though. This is fine. Alright, 78 is a super serious wave, and that it has really huge rush of balloons right at the start. Okay, so we got 750, 500, so we need 1250 to clear that. Let's just go here for now. I think for first set, I'm doing this one. Second set, I'm doing this one. Okay, good choice was good. Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of trash. And then there's going to be a second set after red BFB appears. Okay, here's the red BFB, so we're going to get ready to push this button now. I'm also going to throw the forest out after these show up, not before. Okay, the forest didn't even get touched there, which is great. All right, 79 may require a diverter, which is now 900. Fair enough. Let's do this. We got a lot of time before the reinforced BFBs show up. I think I'm just going to commit to activating the diverter at the end of 79. When I see reinforced BFB, the approaching, the diverter is going on. Okay. So all that remains is wave 80 here. And on wave 80, we're definitely going to use the diverter one more time to have the ZUMG go through this way. Most certainly. So this cost us, so still has time remaining. It's going to be 1250 or at least 1000, I think. Yeah, radius here is fine for the ZUMG. Kind of think we just let it ride with our 2800. Might even activate this too. I mean, it's only 550, so reversing the motor once it reaches the conveyor shouldn't be bad. Let's go. $10.50, all right. this is money right here. GG. Half cash victory on workshop. Feels nice because it is nice. Those extenders are actually like really strong. Yo, Zuzo, thanks for 60 months. Appreciate that continuation, dude. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so all that's left on this map is Impoppable and Chimps. But we're going to save that for another day. My goal today was to complete half cash, and we most certainly did. Thank you all for the great time, wonderful company, and awesome conversation for our stream today. Glad to have that challenge knocked out. We'll be returning for Impoppable and Chimps on a workshop, which I think are going to be not too bad compared to half cash. Half cash was the concerning medal for me on this map anyways. Thanks for the great time, wonderful company, and awesome conversation. We'll do it again soon. Discord for updates as always. Thanks for another great one. Appreciate you all very much.